Wine is due. Oh shit, Lonnie? Lonnie! Lonnie, yes sir? Open the door of the car, fast! The man shouted in panic and frustration before picking up her almost lifeless body in his arms and hopped on his car. They came straight to his bedroom before placing her on the bed. On the way of coming home, he already called the doctor to come home because he doesn't want to let her go out of his sight anymore. Suddenly, two more people entered inside the room with concerned faces because they never saw their son came home with any women before, so they came inside the room and became shocked. Mom, Sugar? What's all this? Whoosh! Sugar, Wine. She's Wine, Mom. Their body felt cold and became paralyzed after hearing the name after so long. They can't believe after seeing the condition of her body, which didn't even help him to recognize the person properly. Dad, no, it can't be my empty Sugar. Suddenly, doctor came and quickly started to treat her wounds. They became all dumb after looking at her condition, where warm tears escaped from both elders' eyes. After a long time of treatment, doctor wrote some notes on the prescription. Doctor, I don't understand what actually happened, but she must be tortured badly by someone. Even I can say it's not fresh, it was continuously happening from a long time. But luckily for her willpower, the baby is alright and maybe it will take time to heal, but she will always going to be okay soon. Just take good care of her. Everyone's eyes widened hearing the news about the baby. They don't know it's a time to be happy or not, but someone's palm formed into a fist hearing about someone tortured her like this. Mom, baby, doctor, what? I just can't believe. Doctor just did his work and left the room, leaving them all together. Mom sat beside Wine on the bed before broke down in tears while caressing her head. Dad came near to her and planted a kiss on her forehead before wiping his tears. Meanwhile, Sugar observing her each and every wound, giving fuel to the fire of the rage of him. Mom, who did this to her, Sugar? Tell us. I can't. Suddenly, Sugar grabbed his cell phone and called someone. Sugar, I need every information about Wine of around 1 year till tomorrow morning. He said and cut the call and looked at Wine with an emotionless face which is hiding a lot of emotions inside. After 3 days, Sugar was sitting there while working on some papers and suddenly he saw Wine is moving a little. He rushed towards her and sat beside her while caressing her hair. Sugar, Wine, are you okay? Is something wrong? Why not? He was trying to understand when suddenly Wine started to wiggling on the bed, still her eyes closed tightly. While she is murmuring something, Sugar pulled her hands when suddenly Wine screamed. Wine, no, please leave me. Please don't hurt me. I need to save my baby. She opened her eyes and without seeing the person, she hugged him like her life is dependent on him. Meanwhile, Mom and Dad also came running to the room and tried their best to calm her down. Mom, being a psychiatrist, she understands the situation, so she quickly on all the lights of the room and stand in front of her while hands on the air. Dad also followed her, and after some time Wine calmed down. Just then she became shocked and emotional to see those familiar persons in front of her, when suddenly she noticed she is hugging someone and pushed herself in a rush just to see none other than her stepbrother Minimgi, and in front of her there's her stepdad and mom. Flashback. 2 years ago, after Wine's real dad died, Wine mom decided to marry her childhood best friend Mr. Min. He was also a single father back then with his son Min Yoongi, but even though Mr. Min loved Wine more than his own son, even after knowing her mental condition, still Wine didn't able to like the fact he's going to be her stepdad. She always thinks he is a replacement of her dad, so she decided to leave the house and stay in the hospital. One day she suddenly disappeared, which made them really worried. Even Wyan's stepdad became sick, but one day Wyan's mom came to know she is staying in the hospital where her mom works, and Jungkook is her own student. So when they came to know that Wyan and Jungkook are together, they didn't oppose when Jungkook tried to contact with them, but Wyan was so stubborn, so she stopped Jungkook to contact them. But in this whole time, who was suffered the most is Suga. He always wanted a baby sister, and he was so happy when he get Wyan, but it doesn't even stay. Back to the story. Wyan, how I came here and my baby. Wyan started to getting tense and restless. She started to get up from the bed when her mom rushed towards her and hugged her tightly and broke down in tears. Mom, Wyan, my baby, please calm down. Everything is fine. Your baby is fine. Nothing happened. You are safe. Trust me. She said, and hearing her words, Wyan calmed down a little and looked at her when she nodded at assurance. Wyan hugged her tightly and broke down in tears. She became so emotional after seeing her family after so. Seeing them, everyone's eyes became wet, but her dad didn't get the courage to get close to her. He was afraid if Wyan get irritated, so he about to leave, but his steps halted by a word. Wyan, Dad. Her dad looked back when at least the tears escaped from his eyes, and in no time he just threw himself on Wyan while hugging her like no tomorrow. He felt like he is getting his life after a long time. Wyan also accepted the hug while feeling the genuine father-like warmth which she really missed all this time. After all, a girl is always a princess for her father. Dad, Wyan, my angel, what did you call me? Call me again, please. What, Dad? Call me again, angel. Keep calling me. He said, and they both broke down in tears in each other's arms when the mother's son is watching them with full adoration. After some time, they separated when her dad cupped her cheeks. Dad, Angel, now tell me what happened. Don't hide anything from us. Who did all this? Mom, and what just happened? Why you were like this? Where's Jungkook? Hearing Jungkook's name, Wyan's face became pale. Now her unconditional love turned into hate and fear. She doesn't even want any sign of him in her life, even after getting her happiness back. Wyan zoned out in those thoughts when her mother pat her shoulder. Wyan looked down, knowing that she needed to tell everything to them when her tears escaped from her eyes. Slowly, Wyan started to tell them everything when others felt a mixed emotions inside them. They didn't know how to react in this situation, but Suga's anger touched its last limit, hearing everything. After telling them the full story, Wyan's mom hugged her again, make her feel that she is safe now in their custody. Now no one can hurt her when she felt Wyan already slept in her arms. She carefully made her lay down on the bed and saw Suga is leaving the room, so she quickly went to him and stopped him from leaving. Suga, what happened, Mom? Leave me, I have a lot of work to do. Mom, Suga, I know your work, but I wanna tell you something. Suga, wanna tell me something? And what's that? Mom, Suga, you know I know Jungkook when he is just a university student. He was the most talented and charming guy. Everyone loved him for his kindness. And in the hospital, he came in my group as a junior. Suga, Mom, why are you telling me all this about that? If you were trying to say that he is innocent, then... Mom, no, Suga, I didn't say that, but how much I know him, it felt not appropriate. Something isn't right, my baby. You think he's with her all these 2 years, then why suddenly he do this? I just don't know, baby. Even after knowing her dangerous mental issues, he accepted her. Even in hospital, I never saw him looking at someone else. I myself seen that sincerity in his eyes. Do you understand? Suga placed his hands on her shoulder when they both looked at each other. Suga, Mom, don't worry, I understand. I will not gonna take any step without knowing the whole truth. I already got enough information, so... Suga, so is that all? He said to his men with his usual scary appearance which make them nod. Men one, but boss, one more thing we came to after followed Miss Bella and Dr. Jian that every day they go to an abandoned place in a particular time. Main too, and said we came to know that Mr. Jin didn't work at his hospital as a doctor anymore. He is now only the owner of it and he is going to marry Miss Bella soon. Sugar furrows for their information. He understands how simple this case is looking. In reality, it's more difficult than a story. He signed his men to go for now. Sugar, yeah, tell the driver to ready the car and two of you will take me to the place where they goes every day. He said and they left after going towards him. Sugar looked at his laptop in which Bella's and Jungkook's pictures are opened. Sugar, wait for some more time and after that I will test you your own medicine, but in my way. I will give you to the most painful death. Just wait. Sugar came inside the drawing room to inform his mother that he is going somewhere. Just then, his father stopped him. Dad, Sugar, did you find out anything about them yet? Sugar, yes Dad, I did, but... Dad, Sugar, but what? Sugar, it's complicated. If I didn't go right now, I will not going to be able to solve this mystery. It's not something so simple. If what I'm thinking happened, then it will not be good. When talking, Sugar noticed that he left his phone in his office room, so he went to took that when his dad also left. But they didn't be aware of that. This whole time, Wine was hearing their conversation. She can guess a little bit that what actually they are talking about, so she halted on her way. Maybe she is way more weak, but she didn't liking to lay down on the bed all the time, so she was trying to roam around and freshen up her mind a little, which is blocked by those horrible incidents and those beautiful days. When suddenly felt her heart clenched. She felt like her heart wants to say something. She felt like something or someone isn't okay. Someone needs her, but stupid her didn't understand those signs. A tear escaped from her eyes when she caressed her belly. Sugar and his men entered inside the abandoned building so silently. Inside the building is also so silent that no one gonna say that someone is inside or even came. Sugar felt like something isn't okay. So he positioned all his men and took 5 of them with him. They flew a siren tone inside to make sure that the way is clear, but unfortunately they didn't find anything rather than a room full of dry straws filled room. Sugar felt something strange, so he took his men and entered inside the room silently. They came when Bella isn't here. Sugar entered inside still very carefully, but what he saw inside made him grossed and disgusted. They quickly covered their nose for disgusting smell all over the room and saw 2 dogs eating something which is filled with blood all over. Even the room is filled with bloodstains. Hearing their footsteps, those dogs became furious and tried to attack them, but Sugar was fast enough to shoot. Just to protect his men and himself, they scanned the whole room but didn't find anyone rather than a man whom those dogs were eating, so they didn't find anything and left the room. But when they are about to leave the building, something struck on Sugar's mind. He felt like it isn't natural to have those dry straws in a room. His eyes widened and remembered something, so he ran towards. Ordering his men to follow him, he entered inside in a rush and started finding something inside those. His men also followed him. Just after some time, his men found something. Man, boss, something is inside. I think it's a body of a man. Hearing him, Sugar and others rushed to inside and started to throw those straws around, and after that, what Sugar saw makes his blood cold. His body stiffened when he saw Jungkook's body. Sugar, no, this can't be happened. Who is real? If Jungkook is here, then who's with Bella? And is mom right then? If yes, then no, he can't die. He saw Jungkook isn't even breathing. His legs and hands is tied and bruises and cuts all over his body. His white shirt became red in blood because of stabs in his stomach, and a silver wire is tied around his throat, which is showing that someone is deliberately trying to kill him. Sugar lost all his hope. Just then his men shouted. Man, boss, his pulse, it's so weak, but still it can be felt. Sugar, are you sure? Is it? Then fast, took him to the hospital, fast! Doctor, I'm so sorry to say Mr. Min, but he is in coma now. Just pray for his good. Doctor said to Sugar this and went out of the room when Sugar just kept staring at Jungkook's body. Man, boss, ma'am called us. She was asking for you. Sugar looked at him like he is still thinking something in his mind. Sugar, you didn't told mom anything, right? Man, no boss, we didn't. Sugar, good. Everyone be careful that no one should know this until he get well. I need Bella in my basement at any cost. They all nod when Sugar went out of the hospital, putting two men to guard Jungkook. Sugar came home exhausted, not from his body but from his mind too. He didn't know how to face his dearest sister, and on the other side he is hella confused too. Mom, baby, you came. What's the news? Tell me. I know you get to know something for sure. Please tell me, what's that? Sugar tried to avoid her and tried to go to his room, but his mom grabbed his hand and made him face her. Sugar, what happened, Mom? I'm really tired. I don't know. Mom, don't you dare to lie. I know you get to know something, so better tell me. By her confident words, Sugar understands that he can't lie or avoid her anymore, so he started to tell her everything until they heard a huge thud sound from back. Their breath hit when they saw the unexpected person behind them. They both get up from the couch in panic. Mom, why you, baby? But before she could even finish her words, Wayne rushed towards Sugar and grabbed his collar while looking straight into his eyes. Wayne, what did you just say? Mom, Wayne, listen to me, baby. Wayne, I asked, what did you just say? Sugar didn't say anything. He just wrapped his arms around her and hugged her tightly while making her face on his chest when Wayne at least broke down in tears. Sugar, what you heard is right. I'm sorry if I tried to hide it from you. Even though he is suffering still, I can't forget that what he did to you. Wayne, Papa, I want to see him, she said and looked at Sugar, who is already looking at her. Their mom about to say something when Sugar signed her to not to say anything by his hand. Sugar, okay, we will see him, but when? Now. Just now. Sugar nodded in assurance, and without wasting any time, Ryan went out of the house, followed by Sugar and Mom. They three came to the hospital. It's been 2 hours. One is standing while looking inside the room, looking at Jungkook's body through the glass door. But in her mom's face, there an unknown fear can be shown, which Sugar noticed too. He came to her mom and looked at him in a questioning expression, trying to know what the reason of this. Mom, Sugar, my baby, I'm so scared of this silence of wine. It can't be the silence before the storm. Sugar, tell me, it isn't. Sugar didn't understand what she's trying to say. He froze in confusion. Just then he noticed that Wine is leaving for somewhere, which made her mom shake in fear. Sugar, Wine? Where are you going? Where coming to? But Wine looked at him in her dark, unusual eyes, which made Sugar confused. Wine then looked at her mother, then tilted her head a little. She instantly pulled Sugar towards her and made her sit. Sugar, Mom, what happened? We need to go with... Mom, no, let her go. Don't stop. Wine smiled looking at her and signed to me to come with her. Then she went close to her mom and kneeled down in front of her and held her hand. Wine, don't worry. You're not seeing me for the first time. After all, you are my mom. So go home with Papa. I will be okay. She said and left with those two men with her, and her mom literally took Sugar home forcefully. After some good time, two men came with two persons while pulling them harshly by their hairs. When their faces were covered with black clothes, they took them in an unknown scary place where only weapons can be seen. The whole room is filled with disgusting smell of rotten flesh and stained with dried blood. Those two persons were shouting to be free, but the other two persons tied them. Yeah! Why you guys take us here? Leave us if you don't have any death wish. But they stopped when they hear heels clicking sound, when suddenly everything stopped before they hear someone's maniac laugh. Oh no, my toys get scared already. Hey, didn't I told you to treat them like celebrities? Unfold their eyes first. Those men unfold their eyes and after adjusting their side, they saw the owner of the voice, which made their blood boil. Ryan, what's this kind of joke, huh? What do you think? You can make us scared by doing all this and take revenge, huh? Such a stupid you are, huh? They both scoffed in sarcastic way. Now, untie us or you want to experience the same torture again, my bestie? And this time Wine's face changed into a scared one, which made them smile. Wine rushed towards the man and hid herself behind him. Wine, oh no, Oppa, see that they are saying, I'm so scared, please hide me or else they will torture me, she said, and the next moment Wine and those two men started laughing all together, which made the both prisoner confused at Wine's behavior. Wine, what happened, my bestie Bella and my love jungkook? Oops, sorry, the clone of jungkook. Confused? Don't worry, you don't need to tolerate all this for more, she said while coming close towards Jungkook. He froze and started struggling to get him free, but Wine gave a creepy smile and slowly took out a cutting knife from her neck. Jungkook get a little scared because after all he is tight and he can't do anything if Wine do something. Wine tilted her head and placed the knife on his forehead. Wine, Mr. Lee Chonky, isn't it your name? You are a chef of a popular restaurant and the most important thing is you are a cannibal. But you know what? This face which you take, it's so special to me. And I don't tolerate to see this on anyone without my love. But you did that mistake and I am going to take this off back. It will be so fun. They both get too scared when Wine started tracing the knife on his face mercilessly while he is screaming the heart out, while Wine is laughing like a maniac. Till this time, Bella already understood that she is in danger and it's not that past Wine. She changed a lot. She looks like a complete psychopath who doesn't have any emotions. Bella, stop Wine, stop I said! Wine, stop shouting. I don't like it. I'm trying hard to give you a peaceful death, but no. I think you guys don't like it, huh? She said while choking Bella, but then suddenly she leaves her. Wine, no, not like this. I need to find you a story of mine. Okay, so do you guys know who I am? Let me guess. No, right? She said and clapped her hands and laughed, which make everyone terrified at her behavior because it's not so normal. Why, yes, this is more fun and the story is about a little girl named Wyan. She was a very normal girl from beginning, but one day she saw something. Do you know what's that? She saw her father burning someone in their garden. And all over is only blood. She felt scared, so she started to run about, but boom. Bella flinched back while almost crying and sweating when Wine came really close to her with a creepy, satisfied smile. He caught her. She is so terrified to saw her dead, drenched with blood and started shaking. When he looked at her eyes directly, and see that person deserves that. No person in this world who are doing wrong, who are gonna make poor people suffer, don't deserve to be alive. She understands her dad isn't a bad person. He tries to clean this world. Isn't it cool, huh? Slowly, Wine, the little girl in that little age, become her dad's crime partner. But slowly, it became her habit. She couldn't able to sleep without killing someone, without hearing their screams, smelling the blood. She became a monster even after her dad's death. But she never killed any innocent before until one time she killed her mom's friend. Her mom came to know and got so worried but didn't work anything. She get into the jail for 2 years because she was a minor. Then her mom get married with a person whom she didn't like. She even wanted to kill him, but after seeing her mom's beautiful smile, she changed her mind every time. One day her mom put her into an asylum, hoping she would be okay, but that's of no use until one day she made her angel. The sunshine of her life, the love of her life, my jungkook. Before him, she changed herself into to a different person whom you guys know. But then you guys did a mistake and pulled out the person from her again. Now who gonna save you, huh? Well, Ryan went close to Chonky and started peeling his face, skin like an animal while laughing like a maniac when he was screaming his heart out in pain. Ryan, I don't like screaming, I don't like it. She said in a creepy, angry tone, which made both of them shiver. She took a needle and string and started swinging when Bella just fainted.
You should enter it.
Slowly, because of all this torture, Jungkook also fainted. Ryan removed her gloves and went out of the room after ordered her maid to look after them carefully.
Right?
It's been 3 weeks after that day Ryan really tortured Bella and Jungkook, but didn't let them die. It's like she's paying with their dear life. In the meantime, Sugar came to their house. He is still in college, quite very sad, but nowadays she is earning lately promotion from court, which makes everyone really sad, knowing that only Jungkook can hear her. Ryan entered inside the house and about to get fresh, but her eyes catch the laying figure on the bed. Her heart clenched looking at the person who used to be the cheerful one. Underneath sorrowful tears escaped from her eyes through her emotionless face. She went close to him with slow steps and sat down beside the bed. She held his hand gently while looking at him. She didn't say anything, just broke down in tears and hid down on his hand. He was her little happiness in her dark life, but now she again comes back in her darkest part. She knows she is becoming a monster again, but nothing in her hands. Like Jungkook used to say, her mind always tricks her, which she can't control. But shockingly, one person can, and that's only Jungkook. Her tears holds a lot of emotions, and when she really needs him by her side, he needs his warmth, his calming, soothing words, his head pats. But she looked up with her red, puffy, shocked eyes when she felt head pats. She saw him smiling brightly at her. She thinks maybe this time also it's her mind is tricking her. But wifey, don't cry. I'm really here. I woke up yesterday but was too tired, so I didn't let you know. I want to give you a surprise, so he said and spread his hand, signed her to give him a hug. In return, he got a bone-crushing hug with a jerk, and the both landed on the bed together, one on top. One snuggled in his neck and cried out loud like a baby. Jungkook understands what the situation, so he smiled and caressed her head and back gently. Jungkook already understands the whole situation by looking at her for the first time. He closed his eyes and took a deep breath before detaching themselves. But one being stubborn, she kept hugging him like a koala. When after some time after family members came and he felt really shocked seeing them, Jungkook felt really shy, but Ryan didn't let him go, so he stayed like that. Everyone covered their eyes with their hands, and Ryan's dad raised his eyebrow with a teasing smile on his face. Jungkook's face turned pink, realizing their position when Ryan's mom hit her dad playfully to stop him from teasing Jungkook. They both smiled looking at them. Sugar, you can leave him, sis, leave him. You are going to kill him by squeezing this fluffy bunny. Leave him, we need to talk with him. He said and tried to separate you from Jungkook, but she shook her head, snuggled more into his neck, which seems really good to her parents, looking at their children get together so perfectly. Sugar, leave him, leave him. Why, no. Why you are coming between us? Go find a girlfriend, you lazy cat. Go, shoot. Sugar, mom, see, don't blame me if I bite her. I'm a cat after all, huh? Dad, Sugar, don't tease her more. You know she became more clingy after becoming Peggy, so leave her until Jungkook didn't have any problem. Jungkook's heart beat faster and eyes get widened when he heard the news for the first time that she is pregnant. She pushed her a little and cupped her cheeks. Angel, what? Why? He's right. I'm pregnant, Cookie. It's 2 months. Jungkook's eyes became teary when he started crying, making everyone confused. Why, Cookie? Why are you crying? Aren't you happy? Don't you want this Jungkook hugged her instantly without letting her complete her words and cry more. Jungkook, I'm so sorry, love. I'm such a bad husband and even a bad father. I didn't able to protect you in this situation. I'm really worthless. Fine, Cookie, please don't say like that. You're the best husband and even I know you will be the best dad too. Please don't say like that. It hurts me so much. Mom, Jungkook, we all know you are not the guilty, so please tell us what happened to you, how you ended up there. JK, that evening when police took Ryan with them, I went inside my room and sat down on the bed, not knowing what I can do for Ryan. I called the police commissioner when they said after searching that none of the police station arrested Ryan. I get puzzled and about to go out when suddenly Bella came and tried to force her on me. But I refused her and came to know that it's all her plan cause she wants me and I love Ryan. She tries to convince me but I slapped her and about to go but suddenly a person came and injected me something on my neck which makes me lose my sense. After some time when I get my consciousness back, I saw and died in a dark basement and they both were also there. I tried to escape but that's of no use. One time I was about to succeed when they made me watch a video where they are torturing Ryan. I requested them to stop but then they laughed and said I have to do whatever they will say. I agreed to them for a while. I felt disgusted when she tried to use me as a sex toy but for me she didn't get what she wanted so she started to torture me. One day they came up with some papers and told me to sign them. I thought they will leave me. After that, why and do? I asked them and they also said that they will make us free. So I signed it and after that they wrapped a wire around me throat and started choke me. When Bella stabs me multiple times, I lost my sense but I think the power of Ryan's love didn't let me die. He chuckled sadly, which made everyone feel bad for him when Ryan just gave him a kiss on his cheeks to make him understand it's not his fault. Sugar, enough. I wanna announce something. Pay attention. Sugar, so ladies and gentlemen, I am announcing that my princess and this bunny is going to stay with us forever because I'm not going to let that upcoming bunny to go away from me. Everyone laughed at his words when Ryan hugged Jungkook again, but her eyes widened when he whispered something in her ears. JK, I'm not going to stop you this time, but you can't hurt any innocent, only the criminals, okay? The end. Thanks for watching.